Mr. Caio David from Itaú BBVA, winner of many awards for Latin America, Best Bank in Brazil, Best Bank in Paraguay, and several others. Well, let's start with something about the bank, and particularly considering the cycle or the climate in Latin America.
Well, first of all, we have been able to address this volatility with a risk management approach, which comes from 2012, 2013, when we saw that the economic cycle would not be that interesting at that time. So we managed from there, and we think that we have been able to address an important point at the bank, which is the mix from credit revenues and also fees. So we have been able to increase revenues coming from services, which brings a better balance overall for the bank. So we are not relying just on credit as one of the key drivers for expansion. And we have been able to apply the same model to the region, so against all countries that we are in, such as Chile, Colombia, Paraguay, Uruguay, besides Brazil. So we have been able to manage these difficulties around the scenarios that we are facing quite well so far, and we are happy with this strategy.
Now, the bank and the economists of the bank share the sort of pessimistic view about Latin America and the trend in Latin America, or you are more optimistic than that?
No, I guess the world is facing challenges, important challenges. So GDP growth overall is not performing as we would like to, and that brings a lot of pressure, especially in the emerging markets. Commodities prices are coming down to low levels, and that's something that we as emerging markets have to address also. So we see a lot of volatility in the markets in the last 8-10 weeks, and we hope that we can go through this volatility moment in a good shape, although we know that all countries are under pressure in terms of GDP growth, and also trying to come up with some actions that could bring additional relief to the markets as a whole.
Now, one last question about the annual meetings of the IMF and the World Bank. Seen from a perspective of a banker, what do you think of it, particularly since they took place in Latin America after, I think, 49 years?
Well, it's quite important, and we have all group of professionals in international markets discussing important issues, and I see the agenda as extremely good in terms of addressing what's needed. So I guess it is an important moment to all of us to come to answers that we might not come up alone with the all support of the institutions around the financial system.